I think there's only 3 jobs in the world you can have where you can look like a weirdo and act like a weirdo, and people think you're good because of it. One would be like an artist. The other one would be like a technology geek, and third one, doctor. I always was under the impression if a doctor looked weird and acted weird, he was probably good. So when I got my last doctor, and he was all weird, I didn't worry about it. But in hindsight, it's hard not to be a little resentful because my current doctor tells me he really didn't know what he was doing, and I had that feeling. But I went with the weirdo process of he looks like Albert Einstein, so maybe he is. He never gave me any information. Starting with the very first time I injected, he should have told me don't inject like at 11 o'clock at night, because basically your system goes into shock the first time you shoot this stuff in you. You know, you want to have, you don't want to be, up at my first night was like, I never forget it. I had that feeling like my spine was like an elastic band that was like going to snap at any minute. I came very close a couple times to calling 911 because I was fearful that if something did happen to my bones, I would be unable to dial the phone. So I'm doing a little bit smarter this time, and I'm going in here in the middle of the day so that I can go for a bike ride or whatever it is I want to do. Getting all my pills ready, and my supplements and everything that I'm doing. There's my other white pill right there. So this thing here goes in here like this, and then I got to mix it by pushing it down, and you hear a click. All right, so that bad boy's doing its thing now. I see it working its magic. And I pick it up and I just shake it twice like so, and I get it going, and I just let it sit there while I take my pills. So I just gotta sit there for a minute and take my pills. One good thing I got good at doing was taking a bunch of pills at one time with my Fresca. So the pills were in. Oh, I got the other pills I gotta get. The Ribovirin. Forgot those. Yeah, here we go. These are the other antiviral. But anyway, that last doctor, I thought I might have been right when I got cured of the virus 4 weeks in, and he told me I was 90% that I would be cured for life. So I went through 6 months of really unspeakable, like don't even like talking about it. I would say 3 of these, thinking I was going to be cured. So when I found out in November that the virus had come back, I was, needless to say, I was floored. And the only person I told was Panos, because with a lot of people like my sister Mary and Kathy and guys at work and my friends Luke and Danny and other people had gone through hell with me, and I just, with Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, I didn't have the heart to tell everybody that I had relapsed. I needed some time to actually process it myself. When I took the referral to go into Beth Israel for this alternative program, I assumed they'd do the biopsy and tell me my liver was like not that bad and I would just take my shot with the future. But when my biopsy in May came back really bad, I basically have no choice but to go forward with this treatment. So. And it's my responsibility really to go through with it, because there's a lot of people in this world who don't have health insurance, who can't take the side effects because they're maybe a single parent or maybe their life situation, and I'm very fortunate. So I have to do this not just for me, but for the people who can't. So I'm okay with it, My doctor just told me that I gotta put the needle top on now. The first 4 weeks I'm doing a full dose because I have to clear the virus in 4 weeks or else he's not gonna allow me to go on with the treatment. Because I won't cure. I'll have to, so I'll be going into the next phase, which I think will be, I gotta turn this in, twist it down there. I gotta take these other pills, which will be irreversible liver damage. I have to manage that or get a new liver or something. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So, that's that. And let me take this off here. I get a little whoop-de-doo. And this is my first dose. I get that off there. Oh, shit. And I was supposed to actually do something else with this. Oh, yeah, put the dose in. You see, it's 4 levels, 03, 04, and then the full dose is 05, which is what I'm going to be doing. And I think I'm all set. I went in my stomach last time, and I think I'm going to go into my thigh this time, just to change it up. This thing, you couldn't do this if you're an old lady. The torque you need to push this down, it takes almost everything I got with my thumb. If you were old or had weak muscles, you would need someone else to do this for you. So I got to put it in and give it a 5 count. So here we go. 1, 2, in we go. And then we push this down till it clicks. Now we count to 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, and that's it. Skinny little needle, huh? So I'm off. 9 months of this now. Well, one day at a time is the way I'm looking at it, but a little blood there. Another thing is, don't feel too bad for me because I'm on my balcony here. And as you can see, I could be worse places. This is Lighthouse Point, right at the upper tip of Pompano Beach where it meets Hillsborough Beach. I'm on the 8th floor up here. I got a nice ocean view, and there's my pool down there, a 9-footer, and reserved parking, and there's a little private lake down here. You can see it in there before the ocean. And there's a little resort next door. They have a pool. So, you know, as it goes, I'm okay, you know. There could be worse places. I'm very grateful to Panos and my J.E. and Billy and Rui and Greg and Mike and Hans and Steve Burr and all my guys that back me up here and I'm really being very supportive. This is my bedroom. Just want to show you off a little bit, so you can see I got a nice view from the bedroom here. At night I've been picking the windows up and sleeping at the with the sound of the ocean. So I got plenty of room down here for any guests. That's my bedroom, and then there's a kitchen in here, and there's a master bedroom, another second bedroom in there. So, oh, what else do I want to say here after my first injection? Like I say, you know, I lived a very irresponsible life, and I could be a lot of different places right now, and I'm very fortunate to be here and be in the place I am emotionally, mentally, physically. And I know that there's been times in my life where I would think if I just had one more shot at it, I would do differently, and I have that shot, and that's a miracle. And so I'm responsible for my own healing. No doctor, no weirdo, nothing is accountable for my actions, and nobody's responsible for curing me. I'm responsible for my own self. So I'm glad I have the clear sight to see that. So anyway, I hope this wasn't done in bad taste. I just do things spontaneously, and it is what it is. This is my life. Welcome to it.